cantina kids, got a tale from the galactic sticks. Low pay, high relic, legend rank. They call it space cowboy like the tank. Riding in a GAC with a rusty plan, boots on course and blaster in hand. Greatest bounty hunter you ever did think. Cost $69, that's all, says Lank. Shitty little job, barely pays the rent. Still clocks in like, yeah, I'm relic 10. Underworld police with a badge that's cracked. Cup of relic 10, tell me who does that? Lank the tank, rootin' tootin' wall. 69 credits, still standing tall. Laugh if you want, but you're paying the same. When you ran head first, still like the tank.
What is up, everybody? What's up, Wolf? How are you, my brother? I'm doing just fine. How are you? Hopefully everything is good with you. Well, guys, you know what time it is. It's time for another free-to-play stream. We have been doing these. This is going to be the third stream that we're doing these, so we'll continue on where we left off last stream, and we'll try to maybe get a few more anniversary requests in. But yeah, and we're gonna timestamp everything with like we did in the previous video. So if you want to go and check how we were able to do the quests, we can what's it called? You can find these here. Sister, not brother. My apologies, my sister. Hopefully everything is good with you. I do apologize. I'm very, very sorry. I don't think I've had a female audience before, so I'm sorry. I just assumed that you were a man. My apologies, Wolf. Hopefully everything is good with you, my sister. So big welcome to the stream. So as I said, we're gonna timestamp everything today, like we did in the previous video. So we're just gonna go straight on into it. What's up, lanky boy? Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Hopefully everything is good with you. Let's just go ahead and claim all this. So first of all, before we start with anything, we're just gonna do our dailies, and I need to bring up my stream here on my PC so I can timestamp everything at the same time as I am doing the recording, so I don't have to go back and do everything at a little bit later. There we go, and there we go. Perfect. So we're gonna start off with the dailies real quick. But yeah, welcome everybody. Today's gonna be a fun one. So let's go. We did loads of stuff a few days ago when we were able to get a few of the anniversary quests done. So today I'm hoping we can finish at least the armor shreds and the Barriss Offee one, because the Barriss Offee one we should be able to finish off in Colosseum today, because there's a new boss. What journey guide we're trying to unlock today? I'm not sure. We'll have to take a look. Maybe we can find something that we actually can do, that we have great success of doing. I'm just bringing in all my relic characters so we can get 3 stars. But I don't know. We unlocked Palpatine and Thrawn. Probably would have able to unlock Yoda today. Probably R2D2 as well. So I'm aiming for at least those 2 guys. You put your money on Grandmaster Yoda, well, and that's a good bet, Lank, definitely. So we'll try and unlock as many as we possibly can, but the most important thing, as you know, is going to be getting the anniversary request, the relics for the rest of the characters. We're gonna get a relic for what's his name, Yoda anyway, from a quest. I'm fairly certain. Let's just take this one. Let me just take in the ones that have AoEs. You, and these 2. But yeah, Grandmaster Yoda definitely on the cards, and also R2D2 most likely. It's gonna be a fun day. We're just gonna go ahead and do our dailies real quick so we can get some energy, so we can try and level up a little bit, because we need to level up as well. We're only at level 39 on this account, which is, you know, pretty low. But we're getting there as we progress through this account. So maybe I might also stream my Grand Arenas tonight on my main account and my alt account. We'll see. Haven't really decided yet. Otherwise, we go to the video format, like some of you guys have been enjoying. Let's just train. I can train Thrawn. So we'll see. Today might be a double stream a little bit later tonight, at least tonight for me, because Grand Arena starts at 11 o'clock, 1 hour before midnight, my time here in Sweden. So just go ahead and claim all of these. Hard battle, squad arena battle, Coliseum battle. Okay, we can do all of those right here. Is there someone's shard that I want to farm? We're gonna get all of these for lightspeed tokens almost. Need to spend some energy, so might as well try and gear him up as high as we can, because we need to spend our energy. See, and unfortunately, guys, we cannot use lightspeed tokens on journey guide characters such as Thrawn, so we have to level him up the hard way. At least we have him at 7 stars, so that's, you know, a great start. Let's see, there we go. Oh no, I took everything. Should not have done that, but well, hopefully we can gain some more energy. We have loads of crystals. I can buy that. Great stuff. Upgrade him a little bit more. Perfect, will stop right there, and we should have. Okay, not even close to 300. So that's going to be great for leveling up our Mara Jade. So let's go ahead and do our Coliseum battle real quick. It's going to be so cool. Once we get Balan on this account, will be a massive boost for sure. Yep, it's going to be very, very nice length, definitely. So I haven't leveled up any guys on this account. We will probably just level up Mara Jade all the way up. And let's see, even though this is dailies, we're gonna put in the timestamp for defeat 10 and win 10 battles with what's her name, Barriss Offee in the squad. So we're just gonna put that in because we're gonna get our lightspeed tokens for that with Barriss Offee in your squad. So why I'm writing is because, as I said, we're gonna inflict timestamps, so if someone wants to come in at a later date and watch what we've been doing on this account, they can do the same progress as we did. Yeah, I forgot to level up Mara Jade. We're gonna level her up right after this. We should be able to take her, you know, pretty damn high. And now my camera went away, so put this on auto until I can fix that. Let's see if it pops back up here in a second. Okay. See if I can pop back up here, guys. Nvidia sometimes don't want to be nice. There we go. Now I'm back. Great. So we have a face again. Gonna try not to hit that cable where I have my face cam, because it's a little bit how's it called, sensitive. Need to do the Luke event probably as well, so we can get some more era shards, so we can level up our Mara Jade a little bit higher, because Mara Jade is going to be still going to be the GOAT of Coliseum. So we're just gonna do this, put this battle on auto, and then we should be able to get what's her name, Mara Jade, you know, relatively high up. So Starkiller Luke, you know, very disappointing so far in Coliseum. Isn't doing a whole lot of stuff, guys. If I'm going to be honest with you, I was hoping he might be the one to replace Mara Jade, but unfortunately for us, who, at least me, who does Coliseum videos or guides, we're still gonna have to play with what's her name, Mara Jade for the time being. So I need to take off my sweater because I'm starting to sweat a little bit here. I have my window right behind me, so the sun is burning on my back right now. Probably need to take a shower after this stream. So we're just gonna head and do this one so we can get the materials that we need to level up my Mara Jade, and then we'll continue on with the Barriss Offee thingy. Roll car. I mean, they're very tanky. I wish I could get my characters level 135 on my main account. That would have been, you know, would have been a really nice boost. Okay, thank you. should get some episode quests done as well at the same time. Great. So that's a lot of Zarek module abilities. Let's see, is there anything? I don't really need 10 more shards of you. So we're just gonna level up our Mara Jade as high as we possibly can. Level 55, that's perfect. And then we're just gonna progress a little bit through Colosseum. At least make sure we get the 3 wins with Barriss Offee, because then we don't need to buy her, get her shards. So that's gonna be another journey quest done. I think we might finish off the freaking what's it called? Armor shreds today as well. We went halfway through last time, but we didn't finish everything. So, like, the main objective as I see it right now is complete all of the quests, get to the mods battles as fast as possible. We can start farming speed mods, offense mods, even defense mods right now, because defense has become, you know, a lot better in the recent changes that CG has done, especially with Relic Delta. So we need to start farming those a whole lot, so we can make sure we do really well once we hit Grand Arena. I want to try and get as many 25 speed mods as I possibly can. And after this we probably would need to go either for maybe Parking Honda or Jabba as our first Galactic Legends for the Smugglers Run events. Jabba is probably a little bit more accessible compared to Parking Honda, but we're gonna have some Lightspeed tokens, I think, with the pirates coming. I don't know if they're in game or what's going on, but we shall see. Maybe we can do some stuff there. Maybe we can get Parking Honda as our first Galactic Legend here, because that would be amazing for our mod progress, which is huge for a new account. So it's either going to be Jabba or Parking Honda, I think. But I have to take a little bit closer look onto the requirements and see which is going to be easier to get day one as a new player. So we're going to stop right there. That's going to complete the first journey quest for the day. Barriss Offee 10 more Zetas into our account, which will definitely take. So we need to inflict Purge 200 times. We're gonna do that one here in a second. Let's see if we can double dip with anything. So Purge, Ventress, we cannot do that. Cannot do that. Armor Shreds, cannot do that. So we're gonna attempt to inflict to 100 Purge, probably in the R2D2 event. So we're probably gonna unlock R2D2. So I'm just gonna put the timestamp here. Of 12:45. Inflict 200 Purge plus unlocking R2D2. Perfect. So let's just jump straight on in. Let's see. Yeah, this is good. What's up, Lewis? Welcome to the stream. And you here, so we're just making new accounts for fun. Well, this sounds lit. Yeah, I mean, I did one last year, but it didn't stick on me too much, and I had too much with work. So, you know, I thought I'd give it another go, and now I'm trying to be a little bit more dedicated rather than what I was before. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. But hopefully you'll be able to enjoy my content, Lewis, and hopefully you'll be here to stay. Just gonna answer a text. So the purchase should, you know, go relatively fast. I hope. I think it should be pretty easy to unlock. What's the name? R2D2 as well, because we have the relics. Not good that they went for him. He's the one that we're using Purge for. Yeah, the big goal right now is on this account is Bailing, but we're also discussing what the first deals on this account should be. Yeah. Sorry, I needed to answer the text, but yeah, as Lang said, Lewis, we are discussing a little bit and thinking about which the best Galactic Legend would be for this account. So I said I think Parking Honda would probably be the best first Galactic Legend to go for, but the problem is this: Parking Honda might be a lot harder to acquire rather than Jabba, but for Jabba we also would need, I think we also need Jedi Luke Skywalker, so Jedi Luke Skywalker would also be a pretty big character to get. I have to take a look at Parking Honda's what's it called, requirements, and see actually which one has the better potential. But the only reason why we're going for one of those two is because of the Smuggler's Run events, and we need the mods. The mods are essentially like they're the bread and butter for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes if you want to do well in PvP. If you don't have great mods, it doesn't really matter what you're doing in this game. You need good mods to be able to compete. Like for example, if you're a 12 million GP guy versus like for example a 14 million GP guy, obviously you're gonna suffer from the Relic Delta, but you can definitely win a lot of matchups in Kyber 1 with a heavily strong modded roster. So yeah, that's why I want to go for Smuggler's Run 2 or 3 in order to get as much what's it called, mod materials as possible. Also, Jabba doesn't require any Relic 9s, whereas Honda requires 3 of them. Yeah, I think the Relic 9s aren't the biggest issue for me. Let us just I guess farm the Purges right here because we don't have 5 stars. Let me just bring in these two. Maybe taking him for some armor shreds. As I said, I don't think the Relic 9 is going to be the biggest issue. I think we can, if we're starting to do well in Colosseum, if we get like 300 each day, I think we should be able to get, you know, some decent Relic materials. Okay, that doesn't count because we killed them off. God damn it. Relic 9s aren't as steep as they was before. They're still pretty steep, but I think we can get them relatively easy. Lank, but that's a good point. That's a good point. But it's either gonna be Jabba or Parking Honda for sure. So right now we're just gonna try here and finish off the Purges, and then after that we need a few more. I think I needed two more 7-star Empire characters to get to be able to unlock R2D to add 7 stars. I need to take a look at Parking Honda's requirements here after we've started finish off all of these Lightspeed tokens quests. Well, if you do Parking Honda, I hope you're prepared to do gas event again. LOL. Yeah, that's true. We need to do gas. That is very, very true, Lank. Gas is going to be a huge pain. So that begs us the question: do we need? Who would be the better one to have, Giant Luke Skywalker or gas? I guess Giant Luke Skywalker is going to have a boost now when Mar Jade comes around, but we're going to have her 3 stars in this account, so I don't really think she's going to do much anyway. I think I'd rather have gas. I think gas is such a great team to have in Grand Arena, even though it's not as good as it used to be. It's still a very, very strong team to have both for offense and on defense. Like for example, on my alt account where I play Grand Arena, I mean Kyber 4 or 5 with 8 million GP, I consistently beat Queen Amidala's with gas. Like my gas is pretty decent, so you know it's nothing out of the ordinary. But I think gas is going to be a better character than, for example, Giant Luke Skywalker. What's up, Miskula? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hopefully everything is good with you. So yeah, we are just trying to complete our purchase right now. So we get the Lightspeed token for, I don't know who we get Lightspeed token for. I don't know if it's Zeta or it's an Omicrons that we're getting. But we're gonna get something. So we're trying to finish that off, and then we need to take a look at what we can do after that. We need to complete the armor shreds as well, and the armor shreds that we can do is going to be with, what's his name, Moff Gideon. So we're gonna do that probably in an event where we don't need to spend any energy. We did try level up a little bit as well because we're only at level 40 guys on this account, so it would be nice if we could, you know, try and hit at least level 50 plus today. I would think that would be the goal. We need to complete some more quests that gives us XP really, in order for us to get more crystals, more energy and stuff like that. Maybe I need to link this account to the web store as well, so we can start to get some nice extra what's it called, energy. You unlocked Bo-Katan Mandalorian yesterday. Took like 1 hour. LOL. Yeah, Miskula. The Bo-Katan event is a very, very, very tough event. It's very, very annoying, and it takes, you know, a lot of time. So you preferably would like to have your best mods for that event, if I'm going to be honest. and you probably need your relic levels, you know, pretty decently high as well. So I think I might just push in what's his name, Gideon here, to try and get some armor shreds. Hopefully we don't one-shot everybody with the big AoE from what's his name, 8th brother. Well, of course they stun him, so we don't really need him now. That should give me like 3 purges, at least 2, and put an auto. Tier 3 of the event in particular sucked for me, lol. Yeah, I mean, the Bo-Katan's event was so freaking hard. I remember when I did it the first time, and it wasn't really a fun experience. It's very, very tough. I mean, CJ, they're smart. They make sure that you can do it on the minimum relic levels that is required for the tier, but they make it so hard, especially for the epic confrontation characters, that like you get so frustrated, you know what, and you think, you know what, I'm just gonna take my Bo-Katan team to relic 9 just to make sure I don't have to sit here for another hour to do this event. So in that sense, they're pretty smart with having like the lowest requirement level for like being a relic 7, but then if you want to complete it really easy, you need to take them to relic 9, so they're smart in that sense. That tier was something else, man. Yeah, some of the a lot of these epic confrontation things are very, very tough. So we're doing armor shreds as well, so I guess I could add that as well in the timestamps. 50 armor shreds. So as I said, if you're new here, if you don't know why I am taking pauses sometimes and writing, it's because we're putting in our the timestamps for the video, so I don't have to go back and do it later. What's up, Smoke? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everything is good with you, my friend. Nice to first time seeing you here, I think. So big welcomes, man. Big welcomes. So yeah, if you don't know what we're doing, we have started a new account. We are trying to just get the Lightspeed tokens as fast as possible, the anniversary requests, to try and boost this account as much as possible. Our goal for this account is going to be going for Balin first, and after that we are debating a little bit right now whether to go for Jabba or for parking Hondo, just because we want to do really well with our mods on this account. And because I think if you want to try and compete in Grand Arena with this account, we need to make sure that we are doing well with our mod farming. So Smuggler's Run 2 or 3 is going to be essential for this account. First time at a live stream here. Well, hopefully you're here to stay, my friend. I do some Colosseum guide videos. I do Grand Arenas on my main account as well. So if you do want to see more of my content and want to catch more live streams, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, my friend. If, as I said, only if you do enjoy the content. If you don't enjoy the content, just screw whatever I'm saying, my friend. But we're trying to have a nice vibe here, a little bit chill, vibrant vibe. At least now, when you're doing the free-to-play accounts, when I'm doing Grand Arenas, it can become a little bit aggressive. I'm a very competitive person, I'm not gonna lie. Go for Jabba is my call for early game because much more accessible. Yeah, that's what we were debating. Smoke. The only reason we thought about parking Hondo is because of the new pirate Lightspeed tokens that are coming to the game. Wolf, I'll do the requirements for off-parking Hondo are hard. They are very good and universal. I think many of the requirements overlap with the requirements for other Galactic Legends. Yeah, I do agree with that, Wolf, 110%. So there's, you know, there's pros and cons with both Galactic Legends. The reason why I think I'm leaning more towards parking Hondo is because his Smuggler's Runs 3 event it's giving us so much more mods compared to the Smuggler's 2 event. I think, at least. I haven't actually checked which gives out more or less, but I do think that parking Hondos is just a tiny bit better. But as Smoke said, a very good point, Jabba is a lot more accessible than, for example, parking Hondo in terms of requirements. Miss Kula, my next project is parking Hondo for that same reason. Yeah, so it's good that we have, you know, same reasoning here in the chat. You can see, guys, that I say my top 30 ranking like all the others before you. Thank you, my friend. I'm very, very happy that you're able to get a good score with my strategies, and I'm happy that you're following the content that I am providing for you guys. All I'm doing is just trying to help you guys and trying to help our community grow a little bit. Early on my day with YouTube, I was just focusing mainly on, you know, for example, Grand Arena content, maybe Lord Vader specific content, but right now I'm trying to develop the channel a little bit more and try and touch more aspects of the game. And for example, I'm not, you know, I'm a Swedish guy, So my English sometimes can sound a little bit broken. You know, I have the European accent, I guess. So sometimes, you know, maybe some people don't like the way I pronounce stuff and speak. Maybe it sounds a little bit weird, but I'm trying my best, guys. But because I don't think anybody would understand if I'm just speaking in in Swedish. You could gas Relic 9 way before parking on the release. Guess I got lucky. Yeah, Miskula, I mean, gas is also a requirement for Ahsoka Tano, so you know we're kind of double dipping in a little bit of requirements there. But I don't really think I'm gonna be going for Ahsoka anytime soon on this account, just because we need Ezra, her galactic, the real galactic leader in that team to be, in order to make that team viable. So that's probably gonna be in a long time. As an American, your English is sometimes better than mine, L. Well, thank you, Lank. I do really appreciate it, my friend. I'm trying my best. Unfortunately for me, I didn't get an A in English when I was in school. I did get a B, which, you know, I was pretty pissed about. Like three last years of school, I had A the first 2 years, and at the end of the year, third year, I got a B. So yeah, was a little bit frustrated with that, but it's good that you guys at least can understand what I'm saying. Sometimes I get a little bit ahead of myself and then I forget the words and what I was trying to say, because I started to make up the sentences in Swedish, and then I'm like, okay, I need to translate this. I don't really know how to say it, and then, you know, sometimes it can become a little bit awkward process, but I'm trying my best, guys. So yeah, hopefully we should be done with this 200 purges relatively soon, and hopefully we have been able to get a few armor shreds as well. So for now, for some reason, my they have swapped out my what's his name, Moff Gideon, so we're not able to do any armor shreds. Maybe we need to go down to the 3rd tier, swap out Palpatine and bring in Moff Gideon. So hopefully we can get this feat done ASAP. Well, it's funny, it seems like they always either stun my 5th brother or my Thrawn. The only 2 guys that I need for the purges and the armor shreds. Okay, nice, we got a nice armor shred there. I need to see how many armor shreds I have inflicted, actually. So we're closing in the armor shreds and we're closing on the purges. The armor shreds probably we can double dip with some other feat, because there's no reason for me to just sit here and go in and out for 14 more battles. I think I'd rather, if I try to get something, another quest done, that we put in Gideon to try and get the armor shreds done as well. You think either Jabba Packing Hound are good first? Galactic and options both have a ton of uses in the game. Yeah. Let's put an auto. I'm just gonna put a poll up real quick, so if people want to ask, let's see, parking Hondo, Java. So, you know, we'll keep this on until the end of the stream. So, you know, if people want to come in and you want to vote, they can do that. We'll leave it on for the duration of the stream, or maybe if we need some other, I have another question. So if you want to vote on what to do, make sure you vote, but if you don't want to, that's completely fine. But I'll leave it on until the end of the stream, if you wants to make your voice heard, so to say. So let's go ahead and do that. More purge, and give this over to Gideon, and then we get another armor shred, and then we can put it on auto. So I have a question as well regarding my Grand Arenas. Or would you rather prefer that I stream my Grand Arenas rather than the videos? The video format for me has been doing pretty well since I swapped from streaming to video format, so I don't know, maybe you guys prefer that a little bit more rather than the streams that we used to do. But streaming, guys, for example, we can do, if you want to stream, you know, it's more fun because you can see what I'm doing live, rather than watching a recorded video of me talking over the gameplay that I did. So yeah, that was just a question I have also regarding that. But we'll see in the future. Maybe, as I said, we might stream Grand Arena tonight. I haven't decided yet. We shall see. Pass it over to him, and that's going to be the purchase done. Great. You missed the streams for Grand Arena. Yeah, Lank, you do, yeah. Well, that's good to know that you guys at least have missed the streams. Honda's event is better, but getting the Relic 9s and gather almost 60k, get to the gas takes a very long time for new players. The question is more or less, time Grand Arena earlier or stay stuck there low to push later higher. That's also true. That's a very good point, Smoke. That's a very good point. Let me just go ahead and claim that and see what we can do. Defeat 50 Jedi with any Inquisitor present. So let me just go ahead and swap this out. Let's see how... I'm gonna ask you a question in a second, Smoke. I just need to put in the new timestamp. 3:30. Defeat 50 Jedi with one Inquisitor present. I don't think I need to spend any energy here. I can just go into the journey guide. But yeah, I mean, with the main objective here is going to be Balin. So the Great Mothers and Balin themselves are going to form a really, really strong team. So I think, okay, why did I think that was Empire? Okay, let me just go into this battle. So the thing is, I think we can do pretty well in Grand Arena with just Great Mothers and Balin as our main focus points, because if we mod them correctly, it should be very, very hard, even if people have Galactic Legends, to take them down. And also with Great Mothers, we can counter almost every single Galactic Legend in the game if we mod them correctly. That's why I'm saying the mods are super, super important for this account as fast as possible. So we could, for example, set Balin on defense, and Balin, you know, if you mod him correctly as well, it's going to be very, very hard for Galactic Legends to take him down if people don't know what they're doing. Like, for example, you cannot just go in with Citadel and expect to win. Probably the only really strong counters to Balin probably early on would be Jedi Luke and maybe Supreme Kren. But then again, people would need to know how to play those battles correctly. And you know, at these low ranks, it might become a problem for them. I'm not trying to put shade or anything like that on the same people are bad at Grand Arena, but if you don't know how to play a counter, some teams are better than others, especially if they're really well modded. And you know, the board is going to be very small, so we would only need a set of, like, at the beginning until we push out of Carbonite into Bronzium, we would need only a set of 8 teams with one really strong defensive team. So that's why I think what's his name, Balin and Great Mothers could shine, because we also have the Lightspeed tokens. We're gonna have the Phoenix. We're gonna have the Phoenix team. We're gonna have a nice Empire team. We can push, you know, some other teams as well. So depending, like, for example, if we decide to go for Parking Hondo, we can start to farm on gas requirements. Maybe we can unlock gas a little bit faster, and then we have another really strong team to use in Grand Arena. So there's the argument to be made that even without Galactic Legends or lots of teams, we can do really good stuff with good modded characters. So we shall see. As I said, we're gonna leave the poll or the vote until the end of the stream, and then we'll choose after that which Galactic Legend to go for first. But I think both choices are good, and I think with both choices we can make a really, really good farming path going forward with this account. So there's pros and cons to, you know, everything, but you make a great point, Smoke, and I do definitely understand what you are trying to say. So that was a very, very great point, and I do appreciate all of the feedback that you guys are giving me. I like, you know, that we have talking points that we can discuss with each other, go over the pros and cons over different farming paths and stuff like that. So but for now, at least, the main objective, as we already know, is going to be getting Balin and Great Mothers, and we need to farm the freaking the mods. So hopefully we can unlock that relatively soon. But before that, we are still trying to get all of the anniversary quests done for the Lightspeed tokens with the Inquisitors and stuff. So we're gonna have loads of choices. We could even go for Bo-Katan if we really wanted to, so we could unlock her relatively early. We could go for Grand Inquisitor, which, you know, then could lead into us maybe get into a guild that does Rise of the Empires, because I'll get a Reva shard. So there's multiple different scenarios that we could do, but as we go along, we're gonna make different and more choices. I think the best choice right now is to choose which the first Galactic Legend out of Jabba and Parking Hondo is going to be, so then we have a straight path going forward. At least from after we unlock Balin and Great Mother. So but there's a long way there, very, very long way. and we need to try and be very efficient. Probably need to try and maybe stream this account maybe once a day if I have the time. At the worst case scenario, we'll play it every other day. I don't really want to play this game, this account, if I don't stream it for you guys. So I'm trying to make this a streaming series so everybody can watch it all of the time. So let's see right now. So the armor shreds is done. Defeat 100 enemies with dark side unaligned force users. This is going to be another Inquisitor's event. So we can just we're just gonna go ahead and play the normal path for now. Let me just use the Inquisitors that I have at our disposal. Let's see actually if we have a lightspeed token available. So we have another one for 8 brothers. We can just use our 3 Inquisitors and progress through campaign for a little bit while we try and complete that feat for some extra Omicron mats. Level 49. Have I completed the hard stage? Okay, well, let's just complete the hard stage. So what's now? We have streamed for 36 minutes, so 36 defeat 50 enemies with UFUS. Either Galactic Legend, you let me just go ahead and put them in so we don't get anything else. Ideal, you go for first. You will need to get the C3P event done. Make sure you get Nisa to minimize the headache from that event. That's also very true. Lank, I think we also need to make a little bit more progress in Colosseum. So we need to take our Colosseum runs today a little bit more seriously than we have done previously. We need to try and get a good score, but we can do that at the end of this stream. It's not something that we need to do right as of right now. We can do it a little bit later once we've completed a few more of the lightspeed tokens, because the Colosseum is going to be the best way for a new free-to-play account to progress. We need to get the lightspeed tokens. We need to try and push for at least a minimum of 150 to 300 error currency a day. So we need to try and, you know, do really, really well in Colosseum as well, because that's the best way to get new stuff as a free-to-play player, especially if you're not spending any money, of course. So at least we're gonna have done almost the entire campaign when we are done with our anniversary quests. It would have been a little bit nicer if we could double dip between getting some nice XP as well, because right now I'm not feeling I'm getting any XP, which is a little bit annoying. So this feat shouldn't take too long, hopefully. We'll get, you know, around 5 kills each, so we probably would need 20 battles, which is normally the case with most of these journey quests anyway. At least we are unlocking all of the hard nodes for when we want to start to farm. Other stuff. Jack can ask Ben who should be your first Galactic Legend on this account. Ben, who is Ben? Ben, who should be my first Galactic Legend on this account if I were to ask? I don't know, maybe Ben is in the chat. Usually if you go into the Quintet for Jabba, you finish the whole farms there. Jabba, Leia, Jedi Master Luke, yeah, exactly, Profundity. What is the plan for fleets with this account? So the primary thought with fleets was Home 1 first. That's what we said last stream. But obviously, if we go for Jabba, then things sort of change. Then we can go for that, for the Profundity first or the Executive first, because we're gonna get all of the bounty hunters. But, you know, there's different paths that we could take, and I guess, you know, deciding on which GL we go for first would also then answer the question of which the first capital fleet or the Galactic fleet would be. So it all depends. Ben Kenobi. Talking Ben. Okay, the dog. Okay. Well, maybe we can maybe ask him a little bit later. We shall see. Maybe we can do that. So I don't think I can do anything regarding the armor shreds. if I don't... You know, actually we might be able to do some armor shreds as well. Get a few armor shreds going. As long as... okay, bring in Thrawn then. we might be able to... maybe we can ask Ben the talking dog a little bit later. What he thinks. That was a fun suggestion. Please don't kill everybody. Damn it. The only reason why we did this was because we wanted to get an armor stride as well. So we can double dip a little bit. So let's just start doing AoE with that guy. But yeah, we'll smoke. You make great points. You make great points. Like the first galactic that we go for is going to alter everything regarding fleets and stuff like that. So that's a very, very good point. We have to really consider and make the right choice for the account. I kind of want this account to be very, very Grand Arena focused, because Grand Arena is the main source of crystal income if you're not doing fleets. We're obviously going to try and push the fleets as high as possible, obviously, as well. But Grand Arena is going to be the main source of our crystal income, so we need to try and make sure we get to level 85 and do really well in Grand Arena as a new player. So we'll have to wait and see. We have to see what the best course of action will be. We might not want to jump to too much conclusions day 3, as this is the third stream of this account. But we really need to make a solid plan for this account. But I think either Parking Honda or Jabba is going to be good. But as you say, Jabba leans into loads of different galactic legends, whereas Parking Hondo has, you know, he has some double dips in terms of requirements and stuff, but it's nothing, you know, out of the ordinary, not like Jabba. But it's definitely going to be one of those two first, just because of the Smugglers Runs events, 1 or 2 or 3. This video, as we've already discussed, the mods are going to be most important. Any prediction for the next conquest unit of the Judge and Leia? It's definitely going to be a dark side. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another. I mean, either it's going to be a lifter unit for maybe Jabba. I could see Jabba maybe get a lifter unit right now. Other than that, it might be tied to the next era, the era after the Darth Jar Jar thingy, or it might be a conquest unit that's going to go right into Darth Jar Jar's team. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like Darth Jar Jar's team is, you know, finished already with the Ronin and Dark Vision Yoda, and then you have Maul and Sidious. So I don't really think we get a conquest unit for him, but I could see, you know, another lifter unit maybe for a faction or a galactic that hasn't gotten any love in recent years. In my opinion, fleet as start is most important, not only cause crystals. I get rank 1 almost every day, and nearing 1 Zeta every day. Yeah, as I said, you know, fleets are very, very important. Like, as you say, it's the most important thing. One of the most important things for free-to-play players and new players to the game. Is it the most fun? Definitely not, but it's something you need to work on if you want to do really, really well. And I think the conclusion last stream was that we're gonna go for the home one first with the B-Wing, and after that, you know, with the Lightspeed tokens and all that, the journey quests that we complete, maybe we could lean into the Executor. But then also depends what you guys want. As I said, at the end of this stream, we'll take a look at the votes, and we'll see which Galactic Legend you guys want me to go for first, if it's Parking Honda or Jabba. So depending on which Galactic Legend we're going to be going first for, it's going to, you know, alter our decisions of fleets and stuff like that. But the preliminary decision is home one right now, so not Marauder or Galactic Republic. You've finally been enjoying the Fleet Arena ever since I got my Profundity. Yeah, I mean, Fleet Arena these days without Galactic Legend ships is just horrible. Horrible. Profundity definitely opens up, you know, very loads of different stuff to do, at least in Grand Arena and in Fleet Arena as well. Did I say Fleet Arena 2 times? If I did, I meant Grand Arena and Fleet Arena. Just go ahead and do an AoE. Another armor shred. So I think once we've completed all of our lightspeed tokens, we can start to also think a little bit more about revolving the progression of this account. You enjoy beating the levels with my Executor every day, 9-month-old account, thanks to finalize your lightspeed token. That's very, very nice, Smoke. Very, very nice. Your Profanity is the only galactic level ship I have currently. Well, that's nice, Lank. Try and work your way towards Leviathan and Executor as well, and you'll have a great time in Grand Arena. That's for sure. I know my sorry guys, my alt account is definitely suffering from not having all of the Galactic Legends fleets. I only have Executor in that account, so I'm definitely suffering in Grand Arena with those units. Let's go ahead and do that over there. So what do you guys, what do you think? Should this be a account that we only show on stream, or do you think I should be playing off stream as well to try and maximize the progression? What do you guys think? Me personally, I love to stream, but sometimes, maybe some days I might not be able to stream. Like for example, yesterday I wasn't able to stream because of work. So then maybe I could, you know, log in, try and do some stuff that I can try and complete. But then again, I like to showcase all of the progress that I make on this account for you guys. I think that's the main reason I'm doing this account as well, to have something else to stream rather than just Grand Arena every single time. But again, the decision is yours, you know. Just know that the progression might be not as fast if I'm not gonna be able to stream every single day, because, you know, not making a huge amount of money out of YouTube as of right now. Finally, the armor shred feat is almost done anyways. Let's go ahead and do one more, hopefully. 3 more of these battles, and then we should be done with this quest. Okay. Let's see. Put it on auto, we got the armor shred, nice. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Finally, 2 more armor shreds, should be 2 more battles for both of these feats. Then we are finally done with them, which is really, really great. See here. You make your dailies at this account only on stream. As I said, so far I've only played this account when I've been streaming, so this is 100% everything that's been on stream is the only thing that I've done on this account. I've literally done nothing else. So that begs the question, like for example, if you guys want to see everything that I do, like every single thing, until we hit our goals, then obviously I'm not gonna be able to stream every day. As I said, I have work and stuff like that, I have other obligations. Then the progression might be a little bit slower. But for example, those days where I cannot stream, I still log into my account like I do with all of my other 2 accounts, and just do the dailies and maybe progress a little bit with the stuff that we have agreed upon doing. And then, you know, I just talk you guys through the progress I've done once I hit the next stream. So that was, you know, that was just a question I wanted to ask you guys, because maybe a different route would be that I showcase everything on stream. I only play this account on stream, and I showcase all of the progression and stuff like that through the stream. But sometimes, I don't know, if you guys prefer it, we could do stuff off stream as well. So finally, 2 more feats done. There should be lightspeed tokens and lightspeed. 2 lightspeed tokens, great. So let's see. The next one is win for the battle with a full squad of Empire characters. It should be very, very easy. Defeat 15 Imperial Remnants with any version of the Mandolorian present. That should also be very easy. Let's go ahead and claim these 2. So let's just go ahead and complete. So we need to do... We can only do this quest right now. We can only do 1 at a time, I think. Let's see. So defeat 20 battles with a full squad of Empire characters. Win that one, it will be good because then we can. That's lots of XP. Defeat 50 Imperial Remnants with any version of the Mandalorian present. So let's go ahead and do win 20 battles with a full squad of Empire characters. We'll hop on over here in the journey guide and we'll complete R2D2's event as well. While we're at it, so we have streamed for 50 minutes and 17 seconds. Defeat or rather win 20 battles with a full squad of fire characters. There we go. Oh shit, I missed loads of messages right now. You don't have a I don't have a preference. I like to stream mostly, but sometimes it's nice to just have a video going over a few quick things. I mean, it wouldn't be really a video length. It would be just me, like the next time I stream I would explain the stuff that I've been doing off stream. Smoke, my opinion, daily stuff you have to do doesn't matter on stream or off stream. Same for example, guild activities. I don't miss a raid. TV2W only cost not of streaming. Yeah, true. Okay, thanks for the feedback. I think you finished the R2D2 event. No, yeah, that's what we'll do. Also, energy otherwise farms taking much longer. Yeah, no, that's why I wanted to ask you guys the question, because if you can do stuff, you know, off stream, it would be make the accounts progression go a lot faster. So if it's okay with you guys, we'll do it that way. So now we need to do, we're just gonna unlock R2D2 at 7 stars, then we'll just hop on into the campaign and progress, you know, as we go with the full Empire squad. And this took a little bit longer than expected, you know. These guys are so overpowered, it's insane. So that's going to be the 6 star that we're getting right there, and now we can get unlocked 7 stars. So lots of journey guides today, guys. Let me take out you actually. Why didn't I have Palpatine lead? Palpatine lead is going to be a lot better rather than Inquisitors that we have in this account, and at least until we get like Grand Inquisitor or something. So now we're gonna have R2D2 at 7 stars, which is great. Another unit which also speeds up the progression for example Leia, which is very nice. So we can just put a Sonata and you should be able to win it relatively fast. I hope, at least. Finally, I took a turn. Look at that, it's Relic Delta, not... Relic Delta is not in freaking Journey Guide events, it looks like, because mine are Relic 12. These are like Gear 11... just Relics. Gear 13. These are Gear 10s, I think, level 80. And I'm basically doing no damage to them. Which is weird. No Relic Delta here, okay. No Relic Delta. So finally that one is done. So finally that one is done. Okay, let's see the next. Okay, it's still the same one. We just need to progress through campaign, which I don't think we can actually. We need to hit level freaking 49. Let's do some Cantina battles then, because that's the only thing we can progress through right now, I think. Okay, we need to level up actually, because we cannot do anything other than doing journey guide things. Let's see. Win 3 battles in Galactic War. Let's just go ahead and do Galactic War real quick then. We can still use our Empire characters. Just need to gain some XP. So there's no Relic Delta in Galactic War. Red Delta is a journey guide, but you and enemies need relic levels. You will feel a relic delta later at hard journeys like Grand Inquisitor. Okay, I see. I understand. What's up, Techie? Do you care about Fleet Arena on this account? Yep, we do. We definitely do. We're just progressing through the Lightspeed tokens right now. We're gonna start to farm our fleets here relatively soon as well, because we are only at level 40, so we've focused mainly on getting our Lightspeed tokens right now to try and just boost our account a little bit, so everything is going to be a little easier as we try and progress. And after that, we start to look in a little bit more into fleets when we get we can unlock fleets and stuff like that, because as I said, we're only at level 40, but fleets is definitely going to be a main project on this account, 110%. And also, as I've said a few times now, Techie, by the way, welcome to stream. I think it's the first time seeing you here, so big welcomes. So sorry. Depending on which Galactic Legend we go for first, it's either Job or Parking Honda for the Smuggler Runs events. But depending on which one we go for, the fleet farm is going to be a little bit different, so we'll definitely care a whole lot about Fleet Arena on this account for sure. So right now we're just focusing on getting the Lightspeed tokens, and after that we'll focus more on the fleet aspect. And as I said, at the end of this stream, we'll see which Galactic Legend was voted for the most, and then we'll decide our fleet farm after that. So right now we're just trying to level up a little bit, get our journey quests done. Hopefully we should be able to level up soon. So we still can only do this one, so we might as well just play through Galactic War, because Galactic War is going to reward us at least with some XP thingies. So just go ahead and play through it, because we need to use our Empire units anyway, because we need to win 20 battles with them. So it doesn't matter if we do them in Galactic War or if we do them in the campaign nodes or Cantina or journey guides. We just need to win 20 battles. Makes sense. Okay, nice, very good. I'm very happy that the explanation worked for you. Let's just Anopex, sorry for maybe mispronouncing your name, my friend. Big apologies if I did. Welcome to stream as well. It doesn't really only apply when you actually have relic levels. Your units are only gear 30, so they wouldn't actually have any relic levels. They're just considered gear 13. I mean, I'm not sure. I have no idea actually, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was just under the impression that once you hit relics, I mean even at relic 0, that it would count as relic. I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest, but I was just assuming there was going to be a relic delta. Is this new free-to-play account a long-term project? Yes, Jeremy, it is a long-time project, so we're gonna try and play this as much as I can. As I asked a few guys, I don't know if you were here in the stream at that point, so right now this is the part 3 of our streaming journey of this free-to-play account, so I haven't done anything except for the things I've done in the streams. And the question I asked you guys was that, okay, if we want to make this account progress a lot faster, you know, we're gonna have our farming project and everything like that going forward, but if we want to try and progress, I probably would need to play off stream, because I'm not gonna be able to stream for like 2 or 3 hours every single day. You know, I might just only be able to play 1 hour a day with work and everything like that, like the obligations I have with my family and stuff. And when I have the time, I'm going to be able to stream, obviously. But for this to be, you know, a really good free-to-play account, and for it to have a strong purpose, I probably would need to play it off stream. So that's also a question that I've been asking you guys here in the chat, and maybe you guys can answer me a little bit later, or when I trying to explain this, what you guys would like to prefer. But the farming path, you know, we will lay the foundation together as a community here, and then we'll follow it to a whole. So I hope that at least answers your question if this is going to be a long-term project or not. GL poll is 50-50 right now, so 7 for Parking Honda and 7 for Jabba the Hutt. So if there's a tie, we need a tiebreaker at the end of the stream. We shall see. We'll stream for, you know, probably an hour more or so. You started a new free-to-play account 11 weeks ago, and Darth Vader Duel's End is actually a really underrated tune. Yep, Darth Vader Duel's End is fantastic, Jeremy. His Grand Arena Omicrons, like, if I could get Darth Vader Duel's End, you know, today, because, or, you know, at least unlock him and get into relics, the problem is with him, he's not an accelerated farm. He only gives me 1 shard, and his heart and his node is 20 energy, so it's going to take me a long time to get him up and running compared to as for other units. But the good thing is we're gonna have Emperor Palpatine, and then we should have an Empire unit that we can give a Lightspeed token to as well if you want, once we completed that quest. And if you want to give that to Mara Jade, then we'll have the foundation for a fantastic Empire team with Palpatine, Mara Jade, and Darth Vader Dual Send. And we'll also have Thrawn, which you could slot in there as a 4th, and then we just need F tank, really. So Darth Vader Dual Send could, you know, make an appearance in this account, but I don't know if it's going to be the best farming path going forward for this account, just because his node takes 20 energy, and he's not an accelerated farm. But definitely one of the tunes that I definitely want to get on this account. I love Darth Vader Dual Send. He does fantastic work for me on my main account and my alt account as well. He duels end at gear 12 4-star killer relic 6 Caloran unmasked, so I don't regret it one bit. LOL. No, Darth Vader Dual Send is amazing, and he is one of the best era units in from the era of anniversary that we got in January. This year or last year or whatever it was. No, this year. He's definitely one of the best tunes from that those characters that came together with the Sage and I would say Hate Fuel Maul, obviously. So Darth Vader Dual Send could potentially make an appearance for this free-to-play run right here, but nothing is set in stone. And as I said, everything is going to rely on which Galactic Legend we go for first, which we'll have an answer to at the end of the stream once everybody that has wanted to give their votes have voted. So right now I can see there's 15 votes, so we should have, you know, a winner at least for now, but we'll see once we hit the end of the stream which one we want to go for. But the main objective, obviously, I don't know if you have been here, the main objective on this account is going to be what's the name, Balin first together with Great Mother. So that's going to be the main thing that we're progressing through. So is Enfys Nest actually going to cause me issues here? Even at level 80? Don't tell me I need to bring in Mando to insta-kill her. Okay, let me just back out of this one. I'm gonna bring in my... Hopefully I have some bounty hunters. I have... God damn it. What can kill? Let me just go ahead and do this. Let's try Phoenix. This is going to be annoying. Abakai, sorry, Lord Lank. Yeah, Bounty Hunter Ventura Supercharged Sign of Jangi. Yeah, they really do. Abakai, welcome to stream, my friend. The biggest thing I hate about Darth Vader Dual Send is not accelerated. Yeah, exactly. I hate that too. You hate early accounts going for non-accelerated stuff. Yeah, it's very, very problematic for new accounts to go for non-accelerated stuff. And that was also the point I was trying to make. But for example, Darth Vader Dual Send is definitely a great character to have in your roster. Faust, what's up, Faust? Where is Wampa Solo? I don't know. Wampa's everywhere. We have 10 Wampas. We can do 10 Wampa Solos here in a second. Welcome to stream, my friend. Hopefully everything is good with you. It's really hard to recommend going for something that is only a one-shot drop compared to Accelerate. No, I 100% agree with you, Abukaya. But also you have to consideration the thing, what do we get out of getting Darth Vader Dual Send? You're gonna have a great character, another great team in Grand Arena, because we're gonna have Emperor Palpatine, we're gonna have like the most of the Empire team up and running. So getting Darth Vader Dual Send is not necessarily a super bad thing to do. It only means that the farm is going to be, you know, very, very slow. And that's, I think, also the point I was trying to make earlier on when we were asked about Darth Vader Dual Send for this account. But I really do like Darth Vader Dual Send with the Empire faction. He boosts them really, really well. And he's definitely going to be one of the tunes we're going to get for this account, as I said, because this account is going to be trying and doing as well as possible, getting as high in Grand Arena as fast as possible. Would be really, really nice if we could hit at least maybe a Rhodium by the end of this year. I think that's, you know, very, very a big possibility that we maybe could hit a Rhodium at the end of this year, or maybe not actually, because now even in Chromium people can have 10 Galactic Legends, so maybe that's not a realistic now that I think about it. It's not the farm, it's his Kyrotech. That's also very true. His gear, etc. Since he's not Lightspeed token as well. Yeah, you're 100% correct, Abokaya. 100% correct. 100% correct. So let's go ahead and claim these 3. We need to win 7 more battles. The problem is I need XP and I need loads of XP. Can I do this? Do I ever even have any guild currency? I'm the only one in this freaking guild. I don't even know if I have any guild currency. I have 0. Well, that's freaking okay. We'll swap guilds here. We need to get some guild currency. Maybe I haven't even freaking I'm at such a low level. I haven't even unlocked guilds yet. It looks like I can't even join a guild. Or am I stupid? There he is. There he is. I'm stupid, guys. I am stupid confirmed. What the hell is going on? No. What the f... Guild search. Thank you. Okay, let me take something that they're not gonna kick me out of first fucking thing. Spoken we have. Okay, let's join these fellas for now. Not a high enough level. God damn it. Well, that sucks. Squad arena battle. Let's go. Let's just do another Empire battle here. To try and finish off this feat. Okay, yeah. There's definitely something in regards to Relic Delta. With him being Relic 1 and being this freaking tanky. Just buy the hyperdrive, yeah, Faust. That would really beat the purpose of being a free-to-play, I guess. And I don't even think I don't even know if we still can buy the hyperdrive bundle. I got a nice guild you can join, by the way, if you want. Yeah, Jeremy, I would love that. Unless these fellas guys kick me out. Send me the guild and I can try and join right now. I got from Tudana, I got the suggestion to join their guild, but I said I don't know how long. Energy GP mod scores to guild request for entry. Okay, nice. That's very nice. So let's see how many. 6 more thermal detonators. Defeat Imperial Remnants with the Mandalorian present. We can do that with any. Okay, so this counts for what's her name? I didn't use the Mandalorian. What the fuck? This is weird. Let's just go ahead and claim this. Do this one. Let's see what gear do we need for Thrawn. Let's just hop in and try and do the battles here with a full Empire squad. There we go. Sabine is a Mandalorian, yeah, but it said the Mandalorian, so I was expecting it to be Din Djarin. That's the only why. That's the reason why I reacted to it. Yeah, I think some relative only applies when it's someone at Relic 8. I mean, yeah, that's probably true. If you have used Sabine, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm not sure if, because I don't think I used the Mandalorian. I think I just used the Phoenix faction, but it said the Mandalorian, so that's why I think I thought it was only Din Djarin. So if the Mandalorian counts Sabine as well, that's great news for me. I thought we would needed to have Mando for it. It's referring to Din Djarin because it specifically says the Mandalorian. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I didn't understand why it said Din, the Mandalorian. I don't understand why I had a one battle done, because I haven't used the Mandalorian yet. I think that's the only reason why I reacted to it. So yeah. We should be done with the win 20 battles with Empire squads here relatively soon. Three more battles, nice. That might also be the case, Apokaya. The thing is though, once I tried to win 10 battles with any version of Chewbacca in the lineup, I tried to use Clone Wars Chewbacca as an ally, but that didn't count. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, but we can test it out and see. It's not the end of the world. If any case, it's just better for us. It makes, you know, the progress a little bit faster. We can do it in the Thrawn event rather than doing it. No, we need to defeat Imperial Remnants, so that's that. Imperial Remnants. We need a nice node for that. Maybe it's a typo. I don't know. Maybe Lank. I mean, if it's just a Mandalorian, you know, the feat is just easier. It's just an easier feat, which you know overall is great, you know, for other players, so you don't have to go for Mando. But the thing is, we're gonna get a lightspeed token for Mando anyway, so that's that. So one more battle with the squads for Empire, then we are done with that lightspeed token, which is great. Just go ahead and I don't want to accidentally get that didn't count as a full Empire squad because we brought in an ally. So Genema's the Mace should be going down here. Perfect. So that's gonna be the 20th battle of the Empire characters. Now we're going over to the Imperial Remnants thingy with the OG with the Mandalorian. So that's another one done, and then gain stealth 100 times. This is definitely an R2D2 thingy, so we need to find a nice node, a nice thing where we can spam this. Where is the thingy? Like this is how it reads. Defeats 50 Imperial Remnant with any version of the Mandalorian. So there's no Imperial Remnants yet. When did the journey quest end? Oh, Apokaya, they take forever. They take forever. I need to try and find a node where there's at least some Imperial Remnants. Definitely not over there. Let's see. This is only going to be the Phantom Menace, so there's definitely not going to be anything there. This is the Clone Wars. Maybe if you're lucky, there might be something here in the Revenge of the Sith era. Probably so only going to be. Yeah, I don't think so. Imperial Remnants. Lord Vader. This is the thing we need to. Okay. So I'm gonna spend energy to try and boost my XP. I still need to do some really should for the Omicrons. Yeah, the Omicrons that you'll get is great. So let me just go ahead and sim these. This should give me almost enough XP. Not even close to near the XP that we needed to get to level up. Imperial Remnants. Imperial Remnants. There's no Imperial Remnants here. Not here. Problems. Gain stealth 100 times. We might just use it with R2D2. We might just do the R2D2 thingy. I think he is. I think we have R2D2 at 7 stars. I would. Who else is good at stealthing? I don't have any other stealthers, I think. Let me just unlock R2D2 and let us make sure we get the stealth feat done, which gives us the Empire token that we can use, lightspeed token for someone that we can use. So let me just go ahead and take you to level 60 because you're gonna get a lightspeed token anyway. Let's see, target against 4 cyber and all of those. We need to make sure all other allies stealth. Great. Let me just upgrade you once, twice. Sold. To R2D2. Let's go ahead and claim the achievements. So gain stealth 100 times. Now we go on to that feat. Let's see what the time is on the stream. 1 hour and 14 minutes and 35 seconds. 1:14 35. Gain stealth 100 times. So hop on over into Palpatine's event. I guess maybe this tier might be good. Take out AoEers. And hopefully we can get some stealth here. Okay, stealth. Taunt. Basic. Oh, shit. Get a turn or two. Perfect. So that was 5 stealth. Okay, we need to do this. This is gonna take forever. Is there another way to get 100 stealth? Well, the camera went away again. God damn it. Freaking camera, man. What happened to the webcam? Yeah, the camera decides to go away sometimes. The camera does decide to go away sometimes. We got it back really fast though. I need to take off my cap real quick. Ugh. It was really hurting my head. I need to get a haircut soon. Perfect. And nice. So we need to do this a few times to get the 100 stealth done. By the way, guys, what do you think about I'm guessing like all of you guys that are here play Grand Arena. So what do you guys think about the new cadence of Grand Arena that is 1 day later than it used to be? Me personally, I'm not a big fan of it, if I'm gonna be honest. Maybe you guys are, I don't know. I'm not. I think it really ruined a lot of stuff. I like the... It's the same thing with the freaking Datacron cadence. Like, why would they... Like, every new conquest, there's new Datacrons to be farmed. It just... Everything is just shore in this game right now. So frustrating. Give it to him. That should be 5. So that was another 5. Great. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I don't really think there's another node I can do this. And I don't really want to waste all of my crystals in order to just... Oh, I should have done this. The other thingy. What's up, Heo? Welcome to stream, my friend. Hondo first, yeah? Sounds fun, yeah? It's either gonna be him or Java. As I've already mentioned multiple times for the other guys that have been here in the stream before you came. The reasoning but why we're going for parking Hondo or Hondo first is just because of the Smugglers Run events 2 and 1. We want to make sure this account does really well in terms of modding. So those 2 guys are like a must-have. Either one of them is going to be a must-have early on for this account. I'm not very happy with the new days, but I can't say I hate it. It's overlapping, unfortunately, a bit with another other activity I have. Yeah, that's the thingy. With the new cadence, it's mostly like because, for example, me, I'm a European guy. I live in Sweden, so essentially the first round starts at Thursday night. What's up, Heo? Welcome to stream, my friend. So. As I said, the first round starts at Thursday night, sorry, at 11 night, 1 hour before midnight for me, which means that if I don't play at the start of Grand Arena, I have to do it on the Friday, which, you know, Friday night, maybe you want to do something, maybe you want to hang out with your friends, your family and stuff like that, so then needing to play Grand Arena for an hour might, you know, a little problematic as to before. We had it on Wednesday, Thursday. It becomes a little bit easier with work and stuff like that, for at least for me. But now they've changed it, and then also you have one Grand Arena that starts on, what is it, Friday night and ends on Saturday. You know, you want to maybe again, you want to meet your friends, family, do stuff. Then I don't really like it. That's the only reason. This will be interesting because people don't believe in the first Galactic Legends Honda. Well, I'm not like most people. I don't like follow the mainstream freaking guys. I mean, every other content creator, they suggest the different things and stuff like that. But I mean, this game, the only reason to play this game is if you like Star Wars, right? So if you want to play the game for just efficiency, I mean, yeah, be my guest, do whatever you want. But personally, I would never be able to play this game if I didn't play it with passion, like going for stuff that I really wanted and doing the things that I wanted to do. Like for example, I know like Executor and Leia is like the best way to go, 100%. I know that's the best way to go with the Lightspeed token and stuff like that, but what would the fun be if in doing a new free-to-play account and do exactly what 100 other person is doing? You're heading out of here, gotta get ready for work. Keep up the good work, Jack. And thank you, Lank. Thank you, my brother, for stopping by. Have a great day at work. But yeah, here, I mean, it's just like, you need to play this game. You need to have fun playing this game, otherwise there's no reason to play this game at all. And to be honest, I am tired of seeing Leias and Executors, stuff like that, as the first go-to for a new free-to-play account. You know, you can do whatever you want, guys. You can do whatever you want. There's no strict path. It's just the most efficient way, and yeah, other stuff. So we're halfway through this quest right here. We're getting stealth 100 times. Hopefully we should be able to... I don't even know why I'm using that ability. I just do basic with him. So we average 5 every single one, so this means we need to do 9 more. There's no other one that gains stealth from these. Nope, there's not. So let's just go ahead and do this. So we got the Empire Lightspeed token. We could apply it on more Jade, which then possibly could start leading into Starkiller. Oh, if we put the freaking Lightspeed token on Calcaton instead of... If you put the Lightspeed token on Calcaton instead of Drogon, I could be halfway to freaking Starkiller if I applied the Empire Lightspeed token on Mara Jade now that we're gonna get. Damn. Should have thought about that. But then again, it's been a long time since I did these journey quests. We get a stun on him as well. Is this a cleanse? It is. Galactic Legend Leia is the answer to everything. Kill him. What are the other? It's Dash Rendar as well, which we probably could have gotten. Dash Marjade and Kyle Katarn. Who's the fourth? I forgot. Who's the fourth for Starkiller? Is Marjade, Kyle Katarn, and Dash? Who's the fourth? I just want to know if I could have gotten Starkiller like right now. I mean, having Starkiller with Marjade and Palpatine would have been crazy as well. Who is the fourth? Am I stupid? It's Talon. And we could have gotten Talon as well. We're gonna... I could have had Starkiller. We could have gotten Starkiller. I mean, it's not an efficient way to play, but I mean, it would be awesome to have Starkiller that early. It's Talon. Yeah, you're right, Smoke. It's Talon. Oh, we could have had Starkiller. We could have an Emperor, Palpatine, Marjade, Starkiller lineup. Holy shit, that would have been insane. We still would need to relic up them, Calcaton, Dash, and MJ to relic 5 in order to do the event, but we could have unlocked Starkiller. God damn. I didn't even think about that until now. Do the CLS and Phoenix teams eventually fade because their characters get into a Galactic Legend? Oh, sorry, I read the complete run. Do the CLS and Phoenix team eventually fade because their characters go into a Galactic Legend team, Leia team? No, not the Phoenix team. The Phoenix team is still very, very useful in Kyber 1, even to this day. You could sometimes see Captain Rex with Leia, but that's, you know, not too often. Normally, oh, why did I put it on auto? You always normally see, you know, Leia on offense, or if you see it on defense, it's different comps, different data comps to try and do stuff, to try and shut down stuff. So the Phoenix team definitely is intact, and I would say that CLS team is also intact. None of them really goes with Leia, so both of those teams are intact early, even in the end game, so to say. Yeah, that's true, Smoke, but I think I'm gonna have a Sith Lightspeed token as well. I might be wrong, because I know I have a Lightspeed token on her on one of my other accounts that I did, because I used a Lightspeed token on her, and I'm not sure if it was from one of the journey quests or if I just spent the 3.5k currency together. I guess you can. I believe you can skip Executor and farm for bounty hunter ships to get Millennium Falcon and go to Profundity. Yeah, as I said, it all depends on the first Galactic Legend that we go for, if it's going to be Jabba or Parking Hondo. And also we could use, this is, you know, a little bit, it's not a secret counter, but it's not a counter that a lot of people know of maybe. You can use the bounty hunters with Home 1 and the B-Wing to take down Profundities, because it's not the capital ship is not Empire. You can shut down the thing with the Rogue One ship. So you can beat what is it? You can beat Profundities with the Executor if you are using the Home 1 with the B-Wing thingy. I'm fairly certain about that. If I'm not, I could be very mistaken, but I'm fairly certain you can do that. So we could be able to climb, you know, very high in Fleet Arena with a bounty hunter fleet squad and just the B-Wing. That's also an option if you just want to try and climb. So, you know, there's perks of been playing this game for, you know, many years. You learn counters, different types of strategies and stuff like that. But the problem is, normal Executors and Leviathans are still gonna be a huge issue. But I think Executors maybe we can take down with just a normal Home 1 squad. Lightspeed token Empire. I too get Darth Vader because it's Sith. For place and power, force me to get Kyra and some signal data. Yeah, that's very good, Heo. Very good. Very good. Darth Vader. Yeah, we also need to think about assault battles. Assault battles is also very important for new players to be able to progress and do well. So that's going to complete the 100 stealth thingy. So we now have a Lightspeed token for Empire faction that we need to, you know, be really careful and use it on the correct one. And we got the R2D2 one, we can just slot on the R2D2 one. Yeah, you skip 3 Zetas as well, yeah, that's true. Lightspeed token, so give this on to R2. And then we have someone right here. Scout Trooper could be nice if you want to go for Leia. MJ is very good also if you want to have another team with Palpatine. Iden Versio is not the end of the world if you want to try and go for her ship. I think Piet also decent if you want to go for Executor. So we'll need to think a little bit and try and decide at the end of the stream who we want to apply that onto. So right now we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 relic characters in 3 episodes, which is very nice. So that was that thingy. The thermal detonators thingy, we need to get, what's her name? I think I favorited her. Mob Enforcer, she does have an... It's only target enemy. Maybe Sam would be better choice rather than her. Let's see, Sam. What do you have? Do you have a Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's right. She didn't have a farm. That's why we didn't go for her. I'll also be aiming for parking Hondo as my first GL. His requirements are good and universal, and one personally adore Hondo as a character. Yeah, that's also one of the things why we are thinking about going for Hondo. Mar need only one Zeta or off to her. Yeah, only one Zeta to make her viable. Let me just go ahead and upgrade this guy. So maybe we can start doing the Ventress thingy. We need to see if we can unlock her. Let's see how much currency we have. 140, so we cannot unlock her, unfortunately. What is the other Ventress? Because she could be really good to have in a bounty hunter squad. Let's see which node she has. Dark side B, so we're nowhere near close to that. You choose most of the requirements, so I need only relic levels later on, which Lightspeed token I farm Jabba requirements now to get him as my first GL. Yeah, that's also a smart thing into the smoke. Martin, what's up? Sorry, not Martin. Martin. Marin, what's up, man? Welcome to stream. Pull is wrong for now. Among these two, Jabba is clear answer because of his mod event. Well, Parking Hondo and Jabba both have mod events. Parking Hondo has Smuggler Runs 3, which is arguably better than Jabba's Smuggler's Run 2. Should I go for Balen or Galactic Leia first? It depends how you want to play this game, Jeremy. I think Galactic Leia is going to give you a bit much bigger benefit, but again, I think Balen is a little bit more fun if you want to go that route. Balen is great in defense and offense in Grand Arena if you get the Omicrons on him. So it's all up to you, man. I think Leia, though, if you're a new player to the game, I think Leia is definitely the better way to go rather than using Balen. Me personally, because I'm an experienced player, I've been playing this game for years, I know exactly how to use the characters, and as a new player, I think getting a Galactic Legend first, and that Galactic Legend being Leia, I think you should be going for that one first. Easy to get Relic 9, I believe. It's just get all the requirements for Relic 7, Relic 8 for GLs and farm, Kyra for Java. Yeah, that's true here. Smuggler's Run, 3 need parking on a Smuggler's Run. Exactly, Wolf. Thank you for answering that question as well. Acquire 3 allies. It sucks I cannot do this. I need to try and complete all of these things so we can start to get new things. Join a new guild to unlock more guild events. Okay, we need to try and do that. KX Droid, that would be KX Droid. Who would be our KX Droid? That would be not him. Is he the only KX Droid? No, he's not the only KX Droid. It must be the Rogue One thingy. This one, where is he? K2. So you are okay, great. So definitely do not recommend this, guys. I don't recommend that you waste the energy that I'm doing right now. But we're gonna do it just for the purpose of being able to continue our Lightspeed quests. So we're gonna get our KX Droid right here. What am I pressing on? KX Droid. Not that ship. And he's also gonna be a pilot. We need to get Cassian and Jin as well, so we can use the Cassian ship together with the home one once we get the B-Wing up and running. So we need to only win 10 battles with him in the squad, I reckon. Defeat win 10 battles with any KX Droid in your squad, which should be relatively simple. Defeat 50 Imperial Remnants with any version of the Mandalorian present. The problem is we do not have any Imperial Remnants nodes, I think. Should be light side battles if that's the case. Is there a hard node? So this is not Imperial Remnants. No Imperial Remnants. No Imperial Remnants whatsoever, guys. Okay, this might be I don't know. This guy's Imperial. Maybe this node might have a few Imperial Remnants. That's just Empire. That guy is an Imperial Remnant. Okay, I think this one has Imperial Remnants. Let's see. So we need to. Oh, Mando and there you are. So we need to defeat 50 Imperial Remnants, and I'm gonna put this on auto and put the timestamp for it as well. 10:34 to 50. 1, 2, 4, 50. Win 10 battles with a KX droid in your squad, plus defeat 50 Imperial Remnants with the Mandalorian present. So if you don't know what I'm doing, guys, right now I'm just timestamping everything, so I don't need to go back and rewatch the whole stream. So if someone wants to come in a little bit later and watch the stream, they can just go right in and look at the timestamps if you want to see what we were able to do today. Are we getting any? Okay, that's at least some Imperial Remnants. That's nice. You skip all of the Galacticus and do whatever I want. It's the greatest pleasure to play along and I have fun. Full efficiency is not my way. No, that's what I was saying earlier on as well. Here, the only right way to play this game is how you want to. I mean, if you want to go into the game and you want to play strictly for efficiency and that's the way to go, like the way you like to play, then that's completely fine. You can go ahead and do that. I personally, I don't like it, because if I just going to farm Executor and lay all over again that I've done multiple times on other accounts, I'm not gonna find any joy in doing it. So if I start a new account like I've done now, I want to go a different route. I'm still going to be going for efficiency along the way. You know, I'm not gonna do stupid shit. I'm not like gonna go for, let's say, Lord Vader and the clones right away, even though it's probably, you know, one of the coolest galactic legends to get. I've already done that journey. I don't want to do it again. I've done it 3 times on 3 different accounts, so now I want to try something new. And like, I was debating if I wanted to go for Supreme Leader Kren as my first galactic legend, just because I think Supreme Leader Kren is such a cool character, and he's a fantastic galactic legend as well, even at early game, even without Darkside Array. But yeah, also the thing why I don't do it is because I want to also be able to, I'm gonna refresh this because of CX2 shards. The thing why I'm not going for Supreme Leader is because I still want to be able to do good in Grand Arena, and we need the mods to be able to do so if we're not going to have a huge roster. Like I explained this earlier, if you're lower GP than your opponent, you can beat your opponent 110% even if Relic Delta is affecting you, if you just have better mods than your opponent. If you have more speed, better mods, more of offense percentage and stuff like that, you can definitely win most of your Grand Arenas. You make a mix out of what is efficient guild requirements and what I like. Efficient support when and stuff like Inquisitors for Reva shards are important, but sometimes you need something you like. Yeah, no, 100%. Some guilds are way too strict with this. They want you to do exactly the way they want them to do to maximize for the guild, but you know, sometimes what's best for the guild maybe is not the best for what you want, and in the end what you want and how you play this game is essentially gonna make sure that you come back to the game and play the game even more. But if you do stuff that you don't like, then it's step by step is going to kill the fun of this game. You now have a way to beat Executor or Profanity and Leviathan very easy, because I have all rebel ships almost out at 6 stars bounty on the ship and Proving Grounds 3 star all the categories. Nice, with just time. Yeah, that's really great, Hio. That's really great. So one more battle here. That should at least be the Imperial Remnant killed, hopefully. Okay. So KX Droid, then we just need to do this 2 more times, and I think maybe we had a few other. No need to refresh that one because I think we have some Imperial Remnants in this feed as well. We get some Hu Yang shards, which, you know, isn't the end of the world. We can just swap you out and we can take in another guy with AoE. Jedi Anakin is good. So that's gonna be 2 more journey quests done in one. We're gonna have loads of Lightspeed tokens, not Lightspeed tokens, Omicron materials and Zeta materials. So it's gonna be very fun for us. Very fun time. And as I said, at the end of the video, we're gonna do our Coliseum runs as efficient as possible and try and get as high as possible as well on this account, because we want to try and at least get to at least 300 era currency per day on this account. But that was only 2, so you know what, we're just gonna go ahead and refresh the 50 on is CX2, because CX2 is definitely not a bad character to have later on as well. At least until they have given us a new raid, which they haven't. So him, Apo, Tarkin, Scorch, this guy's Guntrapper, all is going to be important for this account as well. So one more battle, then we are done with the Imperial Remnants, and then we can move on to something else. Maybe today, hopefully, we can unlock Chewbacca. You know, that would be really, really cool as well. The whole bounty hunter faction, that would be a really good, a great step in the right direction. Perfect. So that is 2 more quests done. More Zetas, more Omicrons, let's see. Still the thing with detonators. Defeat 100 enemies with scoundrels. This should be easy. Attempt to expose enemies 100 times. All the Omicron material out of the anniversary quest. Questline got is at my bow team. Expensive, but slaughtering the GLs with it is funny. Yeah, smoked. That's a great. That's a good investment for sure. So let's see. Thermal detonators is still a problem. Do we have any good explosives except for R2D2? Do not have Galactus. I do not like the way to get Galactus Legends at first because GLs is a long big project and it's exhausting. Yeah, no, it's it takes a long time for sure. So explosives. I need loads of explosives. Maybe the Phoenix team might be the best way to use the expose thingy. Then we have scoundrels, the Mandalorian, and this guy. Defeat 100 enemies with scoundrels. Defeat 100 enemies with scoundrels. Attempt to expose enemies 100 times. I think I'm gonna do this one first. I'm just gonna try this. See how many exposes I can get. If it works, if we get many of them, we'll just do them until we have completed it. GLs are expensive, and you can get 2-3 GL slaughter teams within the same time. Yeah, that's true. Smoke. It's not mean to have like Gas, Night Luke, or Malak. Yeah, that's also true. Heo. Let's see if we're gonna be able to get any exposes from this battle right here. Just put it in the timestamp. 1:42, 43, 40. To inflict expose 100 times. Okay, let's see how many exposures we're gonna be able to get from the Tron event. I hope at least we get some. Otherwise, this is gonna be a waste of time. Well, that's at least 3. So we were able to get 11 exposures. Okay, so we're just gonna continue on doing this so we can get all of the exposures done relatively fast, and then we can do the scoundrels easy as well. I feel like the only... And then there goes the camera again. God freaking damn it, camera. Should be back now. So we can get a lot of exposures. Good. So I think like this, guys. I think when we do farm stuff, I think I can farm stuff and stuff like that off stream. I can do dailies off stream as well on this account. But I think when I want to do the Lightspeed token quest, I think it's a good thing if we're streaming it so everybody can see how it's actually done. If people are new to the game and stuff like that. I think that's what we'll go do going forward. And after that, I can also try and level up off stream, because leveling up, you know, isn't, you know, the most fun thing to watch, I guess. But just to try and make this account as efficient as possible. Come on guys, why aren't you team rolling them? Just team roll them for the love of God. That was many exposes right there. So that's another 12 ones. That's really, really great. So just to recap a little bit guys, sorry for those of you that might be new to the stream. On this account we are going to be going for Balin and Great Mothers first. That's the main objective right here on this account. We're not going to go after a Galactic Legend. First of all, why we have the Parking Hondo or Jabba vote is because once we have finished Balin and Great Mothers, we're going to be going for one of the GLs that gives us a Smuggler's Run event. You can make the argument for both Jabba and Parking Hondo, but I will let you guys decide who we're going to go for after we have acquired Balin and Great Mothers. And also the Galactic Legend that we decide on going for is also going to shape up our fleet farm. So we'll have to look at the end of the stream, see which one has gotten the most votes, and then we'll try and plan our ship farm as well to try and be as efficient as possible as a free-to-play new player to this game. And this account is mostly going to be Grand Arena based. We're going to try and do as well as possible in Grand Arena. Fleet Arena is also going to be very important because that's going to be our, together with Grand Arena, our main source of crystal income. So once we have completed the quest, we are going to be heading on and take a look at how we can get the best fleet possible for this account. Right now we are finishing up the attempt to inflict exposes 100 times. We are roughly getting almost between, I guess that was 8, so between 8 and 12 every event. And we'll just go down a tier so maybe it goes a little bit faster. What I don't like is that we have a cutscene every single time once we get to Thrawn. If we didn't have the cutscene, it would be, you know, go a little bit faster. But it is what it is. We are doing our best. Defeat 100 enemies, scoundrels. I wonder if we just don't take a small break after we've done the 100 attempts to inflict expose to maybe try and level up a little bit, get some of those quests done, or do you think that is that going to be too boring for you guys? Would you rather me just trying to get the quests done as fast as possible? I'll do what you guys want. I'm just trying to give you guys a choice whether or not we should do anything else. I think also leveling up is going to speed up our process a whole lot. And it's weird that we don't level up faster. I mean, I've gone from level 39 to level... Okay. One expose. I probably just... It's probably because the AoE killed them. Let's go ahead and do this. Save the AoE, because I guess it kills every one of these. They're not going to count as an expose. Fun fact of Balin against Malgus. Balin with the ally, it's infinite fear battle because of doubt. Yep. No, I know about that one. Here. We know about that one. It's a fun interaction. It is a fun interaction. So I think we will complete this feat and then we'll recap a little bit. And I think I need to go and do some stuff. So then we'll be done. We'll see if we can come back. You know, we have a stream for 2 hours, so we do some decent progress. So we'll recap here after we've completed this feat right here, and we can see who the winner was for the first Galactic Legend. As we can see, we have 27 votes in, so that should be a tie-breaking decision. So somebody should definitely be in the lead by now. I have no idea who it's going to be. I will see once we check here after we completed the exposes feat. It's going to be... Why am I getting so little now? I was getting more exposes before. I think this is the only way I can do it, guys, unfortunately. because I'm too low a level to go higher up in campaigns. I need to level up. I was thinking about something. I was thinking about saying something, but now I just forgot it right away. Damn, I hate when that happens. I was gonna say something smart, or at least I hope it was something smart, but I completely just forgot about what I was gonna say. Completely forgot. That's what happens when you have a small brain like me, or at least when you're getting older. So good thing it wasn't Sabine that got fractured, because now we can inflict our exposures, hopefully. Come on, finally some nice exposures, great. Should be only a few more battles. And also guys, if you want to follow this series, I have part 1 and part 2 out as well. Part 2 has timestamps, part 1 doesn't, so if you want to see some other quests and how they were done, you can go ahead and check on those 2 live streams. We were streaming for a couple of hours on those ones as well, and that's the thing we're going to be doing going forward as well. But as I said earlier on, I will probably do, like for example, farms, like if we need shards and stuff, and if I want to level up the account a little bit more, I will do that off stream. Because otherwise it's going to be a little bit too boring for you guys to watch me level up on this Fitbit account. I think it's more fun to watch me doing the Lightspeed tokens quests and stuff like that, trying to climb in maybe Fleet Arena, setting a Grand Arena defense, playing Grand Arena maybe in this account, and etc, etc. So I think that's what we'll do on streams, but then again I will do some stuff off streams. I will try and get a recap, at least what I've done off streams as well. Something smart, maybe when you stream Grand Arena, when let's see if I can try and read this correctly. Something smart, question mark. Maybe when you stream JC, question mark, when you stream next time. I mean, I said I was maybe gonna stream Grand Arena tonight. I haven't decided. Like, my main account is Kaiba1, so you know, it's gonna be, I do normally a video format on my Grand Arenas, but if you guys would like to prefer the streams, maybe we can start doing streams again. We'll have to wait and see maybe what the majority of you guys want to do. But I said I might stream the Grand Arena tonight. It's not set in wood, but I could. But next stream, otherwise, except like the next free-to-play stream, would probably be either tomorrow or Friday, but they would probably be a little bit earlier tomorrow, because I am free between tomorrow. I'm free between 12 and 4, so we'll try and maybe, if I have the time, to get a stream in between there sometime. So tomorrow would be the next stream for this free-to-play account. But then after that, I don't know. It all depends about my work schedule. But I will try and stream this, you know, multiple times during the week when I have the time. Especially if I have time during the day and I have nothing else to do. And, you know, for example, my girlfriend is at work. I've done the things that I need to do, my errands and everything. Then I can just come home and stream for a few hours. But then, you know, I have obligations like every single other man has. That, you know, you need to do stuff, you need to fix, you can do grocery shopping, go to the store, walk the dog. I also need to work out, so you know, it's only so many hours during the day that you have time to stream, and now today we were able to push in 2 hours at least. So yeah, this is going to be the last feat that we do. We're just going to complete this one. Once the exposures are done, we're going to do a quick recap. We're going to take a look at which galactic legend we are going to be going for first, and then that's going to be the end of the stream for today. But yeah, you can, I don't know if you guys, like, if you want to follow this series, the best way to follow this series is to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications thing. I think it is. I'm not super into YouTube really. I don't know exactly how it works. So there's 3 things that I could recommend. It's subscribe to the channel, because then turn on the notifications bell, because then you should get a notification when I go live next time with this account. And the third thing is you can just go ahead and third thing is you can just go ahead and join my Discord, because in my Discord I'm going to put out, you know, and then an announcement when I go live, so you know, people that are in my Discord, they get tagged, so they know, okay, now I'm going live. So if you want to be a part of this journey and you want to follow it every single day or stream, just go ahead and do one of those three: subscribe, turn on the notifications thing, or just join my Discord if you don't want to subscribe. It's all up to you guys. The day only has 24 hours, better if we had 36 hours each day. I mean, I would love 48 hours for one day, man. 48 hours, I would get so much shit done in one day if it was 48 hours. But 24 hours, you know, it's limited time, And then you have to sleep, you have to do lots of boring stuff. Like, you sleep for a third of your life. Like, imagine what we could do, guys, with a third of our life instead of sleeping. Although sleeping is nice, but it's not fun. It's not fun. Endurance versus endurance, it's almost timeout. I win with only 1 second left. That's now nice, Heo. Now Executor. Well, best of luck, Heo. Best of luck, my friend. Okay, great stuff. Hopefully we complete this freaking quest soon. 29 votes are in for the first Galactic Legend. If you haven't voted, guys, make sure you vote to make your voices heard and have a decision on what this account will be like. Because in a few short moments we're going to reveal the winner, and that's going to be the Galactic Legend we go for first. And if you're wondering why we have chosen Parking Honda over Java, it's only because the Smugglers Run event. Because modding is the most important way to make a smaller GP account superior to bigger GP accounts. So there should be like 3 more battles and then we should be done. Executor easier than Endurance. Yeah, Executor is pretty easy to beat with Endurance. If you do it correctly. I use it, you know, pretty often on my my alt account. That's 8-minute GP in Cabber 2, not Cabber 2, Cabber 4. My main account is Cabber 1, so yeah. 29 votes, but only 9 likes. What's happening here, folks? Push the like button for support. Yeah, I mean, if you want to support the channel, the best way is to like and subscribe to the channel if you want. But I'm not gonna force anyone to do it. But I do really thank you, Smoke, for typing that out. I really do appreciate it. Every single bit of support I can get on this channel. It means a whole lot to me. And you know, I've been doing YouTube for many years, at least SWGoH content, and we are very close to getting to 2k subscribers, which is, you know, it's a big achievement. We did a big jump from 1.6k to 1.9k with the Colosseum guides. So the Colosseum guides have been doing well, and I do like doing them as well. So yeah, it's nice to see that we can at least try and grow our YouTube channel and our community bit by bit. Today I mod gas a little bit better. Now we have 148k protection and 208 speed and 8,430 physical attack. Yeah, that's very nice here. That's great modding for General Skywalker. That's very nice. Well done, my friend. Well done. Final battle of the day. Quick recap after that, and then we'll take a look at the votes. Your goal is 150k protection and 300 speed. Yeah, that would be the optimal way for General Skywalker. It definitely would. It would make him, you know, very tough to take down. And General Skywalker, although he has lost some viability in the higher tiers of Kyber, he's still, you know, a very good plug-and-play character. You can use him with Rey, you can use him with Queen Amidala, you can use him in a Stranger lineup. So General Skywalker definitely one of the best characters, non-Galactic Legend characters in the game, in my opinion, just because you can use him in so many different teams, and his viability is never gonna go down, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if we maybe get like a clone trooper for the 501st in the future. 501st, I mean light side clone troopers for General Skywalker's team. So I do really think we'll see a boost to his viability in the near future. And finally, 100 exposes. So we're just gonna go ahead and claim this lightspeed token for, I think it was the IG droid. Yep. And then we'll have for next time, defeat 100 enemies scoundrels. We need to try and get a thermal detonator guy. We need to try and get an ISB unit up and running as well. Should probably be relatively easy to get one ISB. This one should be pretty easy as well. Yeah, this one should be pretty easy. So just to make it do a little bit of a quick recap, let's see what the time is. It is exactly 2 hours. Perfect. 2:00. Recap. So today we have done the journey quest of win 10 battles with Barriss Offee in our squad, which was nice to give us some nice Omicrons, I think. We inflicted 200 Purge, we unlocked RTD2 and 50 armor shreds. Very nice. We defeated 50 Jedi with 1 Inquisitor present. So, I mean, we did loads of stuff today, guys. Defeat 50 enemies with UFUS, win 20 battles with a full squad of Empire characters. We gained stealth 100 times, we won 10 battles with the KX Droid in our squad, and we defeated 50 Imperial Remnants with the Mandolorian present. We attempted to inflict expose 100 times, so I mean we were able to do lots of stuff today, guys, only though we streamed for 2 hours. We also have the Empire lightspeed token. I'm probably gonna hold on to it for a little bit more till next stream, and then we can apply it here together. So far we have been able to acquire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 or 22 relict characters, which is, you know, a huge boost to our account. This is going to be great for us when we go into Grand Arena. We've also been able to unlock a few Journey Guide characters in Grand Admiral Thrawn, Emperor Palpatine, R2D2. We're also going to be able to unlock Grand Master Yoda, which we'll probably save for the next time. But as I said, I'm going to be doing like leveling up stuff with XP and stuff, the very, very boring stuff in the journey quest, like this right here off stream, so you guys don't have to wait and see. So yeah, I guess that's the recap. Let's just go ahead and take a quick look at what you guys have chosen to be our next first galactic legend. Let's see. So let's go in and let's see. So I think I need to refresh. So we'll finish it off and then we can see exactly that nice one here. So our first galactic legend is going to be Parking Hondo as decided by you guys. So Parking Hondo is going to be the one that we are going to be going for. I definitely look forward to go after him. It's going to be very, very fun stuff. And we'll see how fast we can get him on this account after we have unlocked Balin and Great Mother. So I definitely look forward to that. And I need to take a look also, dive a little bit deeper into what fleet we're going to be going for, because now we need to decide on a fleet as well. So I'll take a look at that, and before tomorrow we should have a fleet plan ready as well that we can discuss more on stream. So that's gonna be it for me. If you did enjoy this stream, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, so you don't miss out on any more videos or live streams. And yeah, take care, guys. Hopefully I see you all tomorrow or in the next upcoming days. Have a great one, guys. Sorry. Bye.